Peace. Peace, everybody. I'm here because I'm about to do a video for y'all today, and I want to talk to you today and bring you a live version of what I am putting out there for the 2020 season. First, before we go into anything, we must do a cleansing. We got to start there. We got to start with cleansing our aura, our energy. So why don't we start there? Why don't we bring the energy in to the room, welcome people here, and that way we don't leave anybody out. It's a welcoming feeling. Okay? So first, I like to start with some Florida water. Always like to get some Florida water. Clean my hands. This just helps remove any energy from people you may have touched, things you may have touched. Just get that energy out the way, and then start with some lavender. Keep the, let's see, okay, some lavender. Put some around your neck area. Keep your senses wakened up. Around your ears. Alright. Then we start with the sage. Get you some sage, burn it. Move the sage around the room. Sage right, okay? And let that burn for a minute. And always gotta have your tea. Cool. So now that that's ready, now that that's done, we can start the show. Welcome back. It is your Lord Obeng once again, bringing you this divine light, powerful message. This is just a video version of what I've been doing recently of the audio cast, and now I'm bringing you a video cast of it. We're talking about energy cleansing today, and what you saw in the opening of this video was a form of energy cleansing. And the Florida water was just to break it all down. The Florida water was just to help remove any debris, any negative energy that you may have picked up coming from outside, bringing it back into your home. You want to cleanse your hands. You want to wash your hands of the negativity that you may have picked up coming outside. You want to keep your body feeling and your body feeling free and cleansed of any of that negative energy. The sage is to cleanse the atmosphere of negative energy, to keep out any negative thoughts that may have entered into the room, any negative people that may have entered into the room. So you're removing that negative energy for the with the sage. Next, the lavender. The lavender is just used as a scent, to open up and calm the mind at the same time. You're opening up the thoughts, keeping the thoughts conscious, keeping yourself aware of what you're saying, keeping yourself mindful of your what you're saying, keeping yourself just basically focused and concentrated. And that's what the lavender does. And the tea is for calming reasons, obviously, to calm you, so you're not all anxious about doing a video or bringing this video, or bringing the message, and you don't have to feel like you need to be nervous about that. So that's just the basic form of how I cleanse my energy, how I start my energy. my anything I do, meditation, a speech, when I'm helping to heal people, I bring energy cleansing to the room. It's kind of like when you move into a new house, you want to cleanse, you Christian the house because you want to cleanse the house of any previous owner, the people that lived there before you. So you Christian the house. The same thing with a baby, a new baby that enters the world, you Christian the baby. Now what you're doing by christening the baby is forming a hedge of protection around the baby of energy. Christians do this all the time. When they christen a new baby, basically they're forming a hedge of protection around the baby from negativity, negative vibes, negative energy, negative people. And that's the same thing you must do when you're entering into new spaces, new places with new people. You understand what I'm saying? On your journey, you got to start doing little basic steps to just keep your energy cleansed. Now, is that going to work for cleansing your whole energy and aura field? No. Okay, that's just the basics of getting your mind prepared to get into a space so that you can enter into a clear mind, enter into clear thoughts, and enter into a new field, a field that you own now in that particular space. Before I go on with this message, I do want to say this for those of you watching. I know you see the turban on my head, the scarf on my head. This is not to say that I'm converting over to Islam or I'm becoming a Hebrew Israelite. I'm becoming neither one of those things. That's not what's happening here. I saw a nice cloth. It matched my regalia I got on. I bought it and I thought it would look nice. That's the only reason I have this on. No other reason do I have this on. I'm not converting into any type of other spirituality. I have my own theory and belief in spirituality that I practice, and that's just the bottom line. Everything else is just basically me, this is just a fashion thing. That's all it is. Okay? So now that that's out the way, let's continue on with the energy cleansing. Energy cleansing is going to take more than just Florida water, saging, meditation, hot tea. These are just methods for me to get me into a space. But for you, you're going to have to do more than that. You're going to have to do more than meditation. You're going to actually have to do some real personal work. You're going to have to actually do some work where you have to start to get outside of yourself. You're going to have to get outside of yourself. You're going to have to learn who you are. And you're going to have to enter into a place where it is just you, your thoughts, and no one else. Because if you begin to believe in people, other people's thinking, you will begin to buy into their ways, their consciousness. You understand what I'm saying? Their energy. And so you have to remove people. You have to remove even your own children sometimes. And not saying that they don't know, because children are truly innocent and they know, forgive them for they know not what they do. Children don't know what they do, and we may think they do, but children don't know necessarily what they do when it comes to us working for our own good. So sometimes you got to, children can be hexed too. Children could be hexed too. And you have to be careful of children being hexed, because you just don't know. You don't know who have been having their hands on your children. Who's been around your children. Your children go to school all day with these teachers and these other people, and they don't know anything about themselves, and they're putting a hex on your child by bringing their energy on your child, and the child comes home with that. And so you're picking up what was put on your child when the child is at school, outside, at the gym, at the playground, whatever, right? Around all these people, because people don't know how to control their own energy. And so you have to cleanse yourself so that when you come to your child is picking up on your vibration, because a child knows not what they do, right? So a child can't enter into meditation and all these other things to cleanse themselves. You cleanse yourself, and then the child picks up on that vibration, and then the energy is spread around, especially in the house. If you are married, you got a husband, you got a wife, then you two must do this type of thing together, where you're cleansing your energy together. And that is, you got to get together, you got to, making love, sex, sacred energy exchange, making love. You understand what I'm saying? Is a form of cleansing your energy, straight up. Making love sex is a form of energy cleansing. When it comes to husbands and wives, sex is a form of energy cleansing. Okay, Because what it does is it draws the two closer together to become one. It draws the two closer together to become one. And that's a form of cleansing the energy, the atmosphere of any negative tension, any negative energy that may have transpired from previous, from you coming home from work, him coming home from work, bringing that energy into the house to each other. And you say, wait a minute, none of this is our fault. What we have to do is we have to come together, bring our thoughts together, our minds together, and really help each other heal in this moment right now. And so that's a form of energy cleansing, sex. But also you and your husband can do beyond sex. It's just alone time, talking. Communication is a form of energy cleansing. Thorough communication is a form of energy cleansing. You understand what I'm saying? Using your words to empower your circle, your atmosphere, your situation, your surroundings, your environment. Using your words. Words is a form of energy cleansing. So these type of things like Florida water, saging, and incense burning and all that, that's just to get your mind prepared and put in a space. But it's not going to be the only thing you need to do to cleanse your energy. Communication is the biggest form of energy cleansing. Words, even talking to yourself. Talking to yourself is a form of energy cleansing. Getting the words out there, creating that atmosphere, setting your mind to a tone that it aligns and gets in tune with the vibration of the universe, so that the universe, which is truly a space of oneness, you can become one and aligned with that energy, that field. You understand? Bringing that balance back to your life, that harmony back to your life, that order back to your life. You understand what I'm saying? And then, you got sex if you with a partner. You got communication if you would. If you need to, even you can do communication by yourself. You don't need to. It don't need to be necessarily with somebody. So communication is another form of energy cleansing, and also art. Art is a form of energy cleansing. If you draw, you paint, you write, you journal, you sing, you do spoken word poetry like I do, and you do other things as far as art. Art is another way of energy cleansing. You can cleanse your energy, your aura, your field. You can cleanse that using art. Singing, you understand? And also getting out there in nature, listening to the birds sing is a form of cleansing your energy. Listening to the ocean is a form of cleansing your energy. Getting under the moonlight is a form of cleansing your energy. Sitting in the sun is a form of cleansing your energy. Standing outside and just listening to the wind is a form of cleansing your energy. All of these vibrations come into your field, removing any what I want to call debilitations. Any debilitations that may be blocking you from hearing, you from feeling, you from singing, you from tasting, you from touching, you from sensing. So you want to, when you cannot sense, touch, smell, taste, all those things, then there's something blocking you. And so you have to get into a space where you can hear just strictly from the wind, nature, or you can hear from the water, you can hear from the birds. But singing, art is a form of energy cleansing. Sing to yourself, draw, journal. These things cleanse your energy, okay? Another form of cleansing your energy would be exercise, but certain type of exercise, not just lifting weights. Now, lifting weights is not truly going to cleanse your energy. I won't go that far to say that lifting weights is energy cleansing. But I will say, though, breathing exercises. Breathing exercises is a form of energy cleansing. You can sit and breathe and cleanse your energy. You understand? Breathing is a form of energy cleansing. So you want to do that. You want to do things like breathing exercises, palpitations. You understand what I'm saying? Cantations, incantations, beating rhythms on your chest like that. You understand? Getting yourself into a space and into a place where your energy is cleansed, okay? Where you're starting to feel the vibration of harmony, oneness, order, and balance come back to your life. These are forms of energy cleansing. So you want to do things like art. You want to do things like communicate. You want to do things like sex. You want to do things like go out in nature and cleanse your energy. But nature alone is not just going, sitting in nature is not just going to cleanse your energy. Like I said, listening to the wind, yes. Listening to the ocean, yes. Sitting under the moonlight, under the sunlight, yes. These things can cleanse your energy. But you have to go out there and be alone and be one with nature to cleanse your energy. You have to be one with nature and go out there by yourself in order to truly cleanse your energy. You understand? This is going to happen for you. This is going to help you. This is going to save you from people, places, and things in their negative spaces, their negative thinking, their negative misunderstandings. You understand what I'm saying? And so, these are things that cleanse your energy. I'll do a part 2 to this video of energy cleansing, but for right now, I just wanted to give you that so that you have the basics of energy cleansing. If you see a part 2 come, then it'll be a continuation of what I'm doing here now. But listen, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do to cleanse your energy. Alright? It isn't just sage, lavender, and incense burning, and tea, and Florida water. That's just me setting the vibration, getting my mind in that space. But you can do that to start. Okay? Secondly is all the other things. Art, communication, sex. Alright? I want to say, be back here. If I do a part 2, tune in. I love you. I love me. I love us. I am your Lord, Obeng, and I say, I am. Peace.